Daiken day part 2. I realized reviewing that video that I didn't actually show you last night how we did that. So that's the new high pressure switch that we put on. I only had one of. So a little nylog on there. There are Schraders in here and in there, obviously, because that's the like that pre-filled. What does Carrier call them? You know what I mean, where the whole Schrader, you can't change just the Schrader, you change the whole core, max core or whatever they call it. Yeah, so in the future, if this thing dies, we can replace it without losing the charge. Nylog, everything's super tight. She's running like a champ. I got here this morning. I haven't been inside because I got here before the staff, but I want to bring the hose up, clean this coil quick, and then I want to get over there. That line is sweaty, but it's not. It's just because of the evaporator inside, right? So that's the other stage. Like, it hasn't been running. Verified, promise you, because I walked up and I went, why? That's not possible. How's that running? It's not. It's just sweating from the cold evaporator coming back to the line. So now we're gonna deal with stage 2. All right, so I got 200 psi on either side, so she should be running. I know when I bump the contactor, it can run. So it's not like the compressor. Hang on. My bag dumped over and everything's a mess. Oh! Yeah, so compressor does fire up and it runs. So, I've got first stage unhooked. I don't have it jumped, so let's take second stage, plug it in. That should pull in. Now what I'm gonna check is just that I don't have a bad contactor. And then if I don't have a bad contactor, we know that I've got a bad pressure switch. Yeah, follow your hunches, they're normally right. So I've got these marked left and right just because I'm stupid and I'll lose track. So now we hook up the right. Hey, right contactor pulls in. And the only thing I did is bypass the old high pressure switch. So let me shut this down real quick and tap into pressures and see what we're looking like. This side is short on gas. So what I'm able to do for the folks inside, even though they're not open yet, the staff is here. So I can leave the one stage running. I'm gonna go ahead and set up my pressure switch so that our right side is running proper. And then, let's see. Stand by. Just to bring my scale up top. I don't do that anymore. I just weigh it down here at the van. I know you guys are like, really? Yeah, I'm a slow learner. It's like 31. Okay, so just an FYI, what I'm doing here, keep my ducks in a row. These don't come with Schraders in them. They do on one side, but not both. So I'm putting Schraders in both so that going forward, we never have a problem where we have to lose the whole charge. Then I put the pressure control on whichever side you want to put it on, whether it's the upside or the overside. I'll probably put it on the overside. A little nylog on the threads, tighten it down real good. And then the wiring. Okay, so wire management now, but with 2 wrenches, right? So I put my backup on there and I tighten the crap out of that, and I do the same here. Tighten the crap out of that before you put it on. I am gonna, once it's running and vibrating, I actually bring the bubbles up and I spray it just to make sure we don't have leaks. We're gonna secure this so we don't get a rub out, and then we're gonna go plug in this stage. You know, I might have changed my mind after we let both stages eat for a little bit. Also, you can see this side of the coil is clean and that side is not, because this side's fan wasn't running. But after letting it eat for a little bit, my pressure is actually stabilized out, that we may not be low. I'm gonna clean the coil, we'll see what happens. I'm not gonna add gas to this. All right, so in everywhere I've messed with refrigerant, the refrigerant system, I just wanna soak and really make sure I did not just create a problem and I'm gonna have to come back in a month and this thing's out of gas or short on gas. Looking good.